Testing 1, 2, 3. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park on this Friday, May 27th, 2022. Qualifying action getting set to begin. 10 qualifiers in total for this Friday morning. As you can see, cloudy morning. Was some on and off light showers throughout the morning. Right now, though, nothing coming down, and we're all set to get going with today's action. It's a field of 7 for our first qualifier. 3-year-old Pacers from the inside out. We have Last Call Jerome, Noble Intentions, Katie's Bet, Thornbury, Colby Two-Step, Frozen Hanover, and Beach Glass. Starting gate. Approaching the top of the stretch. Starting gate swings into the stretch. The 3-year-old Pacers are lined up for qualifier number 1 from Woodbine Mohawk Park. Here they come. And they're off and pacing. And it's going to be a good beginning for Colby Two-Step and Frozen Hanover. Also right there into the mix is Beach Glass. So the outside three are the three quickest away. Meanwhile, Noble Intentions gets away in fourth. Then we go back to Thornbury, followed by Katie's Bet in the early trailers. Last call, Jerome. Heading into the first turn, it's Colby Two-Step at the inside, and Beach Glass on the outside will cross over and lead them to the opening quarter. So up front here, it is Beach Glass by 2 lengths through an opening quarter of 28 seconds flat. Into the backstretch they'll move, and they are following Beach Glass. Colby Two-Step in second, so the Pepsi North America Cup eligibles are 1-2. Beach Glass, second qualifier of the season, was victorious last week in 153-1. They get a little jammed up in mid-pack, as forced to check there was Thornbury. Coming up behind Noble Intentions. Up front, it's Beach Glass from Colby Two-Step. Then we go to Frozen Hanover. Noble Intentions in fourth. Thornbury straightens things out there in fifth, followed by Katie's Bet and Last Call Jerome. The half was hit in 57-1. 29-1 second quarter. Beach Glass in control. Colby Two-Step continuing to ride along in second, while Frozen Hanover is 3 lengths from the front in third. Fourth is Noble Intentions. Thornbury is fifth. Then it is Katie's Bet and Last Call Jerome. There's been no change in order. They're midway around the final turn. Beach Glass up front for Paul McDonnell, while Colby Two-Step and Doug McNair try to stay right there. They race past 3 quarters in 125-2. That was a 28-1 third quarter. Off the turn and into the stretch. It is Beach Glass, Colby Two-Step second. Then we go back to Frozen Hanover, followed by Noble Intentions, Thornbury, Katie's Bet, and Last Call Jerome. Final 8th of the mile. Beach Glass still has a couple lengths on Colby Two-Step. They're pacing home strong. It is going to be Beach Glass with another qualifying victory. Beach Glass coming across the wire to take it by about 3 lengths, stopping the clock in 152-1. Colby Two-Step was second, Frozen Hanover third. Then it was Noble Intentions fourth, 152-1, 26-4 home for Beach Glass. Qualifier number 1 on this Friday morning goes to number 7, Beach Glass. 3-year-old colt by Some Beach Somewhere out of a Better's Delight mare, a homebred for the Schooner 2 stable, trained by Brent McGrath and driven by Paul McDonnell. Second consecutive qualifying score for Beach Glass. Last week a winner in 153-1. Here this morning stops the clock in 152-1, doing it on the front end, setting fractions of 28, 57-1, 125-2 before a 26-4 final quarter. Once again, 152-1. Beach Glass is eligible to the Pepsi North America Cup. He was 3 for 5 in his rookie campaign, now with 2 qualifiers under his belt. Second was number 5, Colby Two-Step. Third, the 6, Frozen Hanover. Next up is qualifier number 2, 3-year-old trotters for our second qualifier. Scratch number 8, Delgado, brings us down to a field of 7. Phil Houdon will drive number 3, Holy Being, and note that that horse does wear trotting hobbles. The 3 adds the trotting hobbles today. Looked like we were all set to go, but the horses are going to take a turn. At least they've been told by the starter. And now the starter has given the cue to the horses and drivers to start heading towards the starting gate. Unfortunately, for number 5, Ackles Hanover, that one needing a little bit of assistance to get turned. Looked like he'll get a little bit of help from the number 2, Ricky Resolve and Jody Jameson. So now that one is turned and will make its way towards the gate. So we're good to go here for qualifier number 2. Let's meet the field. Again, the 8 is scratched, so from the inside out, we have Crew Chief, Ricky Resolve, Holy Being, down the fence, Ackles Hanover, Southport, and Mercutio. Three-year-old trotters assembled for qualifier number 2 from Woodbine Mohawk Park. Starting gate swings into the stretch. They're picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and trotting. From the center of the track, Ackles Hanover storms out of there for Sam Filion. Off stride at the beginning was the 3, Holy Being. On the outside, this is Mercutio, who's looking to work around, as that one will be forwardly placed. To the inside is Ricky Resolve. Then we go to Crew Chief. Filion was trying to keep Southport together, but that one rolls off stride. And then we go to down the fence. Into the first turn, and up front, it's Ackles Hanover by a length and a half from Ricky Resolve. The opening quarter was 28-2. Into the backstretch they'll go. And it's Ackles Hanover leading the way. Ackles Hanover taking them up the backside. Leads it by a length and a half from Ricky Resolve, with 2 lengths then going to Mercutio. Trotting along in 4th is Crew Chief, with a gap of probably 7 lengths going back to down the fence. And then well back to the breakers, that being Southport and Holy Being. The half was 57-4. Ackles Hanover, the son of Cantab Hall, leading it by a length and a half. Ricky Resolve getting the 2-hole ride. Mercutio is in 3rd. Crew Chief continuing to trot along in 4th. Down the fence is then back there in 5th. And well back still to Southport and Holy Being. Out from 2nd, Ricky Resolve tips to the outside for Jameson. At the leader's wheel at 3/4 in 127-1. Off the turn and into the stretch, Ackles Hanover trying to go the distance. Here's Ricky Resolve looking to shoot on by, but they both have to deal with Mercutio. And on the outside, Mercutio is sweeping on by. Mercutio takes the lead from Ackles Hanover, who's fighting off Ricky Resolve for 2nd. Then it is Crew Chief 4th, down the fence in 5th. Mercutio confidently comes on by to win it. Getting 2nd is Ricky Resolve. Ackles Hanover finishes 3rd. Crew Chief was 4th, down the fence 5th, 156-1. Back in qualifier number 2, the winner was number 7, Mercutio, 3-year-old colt by Bar Hopping out of a Cadabra mare, owned by Tom and Elizabeth Rankin, trained by Shane Weber, and driven today by Trevor Henry. Sat third throughout and sweeps on by in the lane, winning in 156 and 1. Final quarter was 28 and 2 for the winner. Finishing second was the 2 Ricky Resolve, third the 5 Ackles Hanover. Up next is qualifier number 3, Older Pacers, for the third qualifier, including a couple of well-known Pacers here. Lawless Shadow, making his 4-year-old debut for trainer Dr. Ian Moore, while Rob Fellows Warrawee Vital qualifying for a second time this season. They're on the outside in this group of 5. One driver change. James McDonald drives the 2 Itty Bitty. Inside out, we have Hunter Hill, Itty Bitty, He Swift, Lawless Shadow, and Warrawee Vital. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Field of 5 lined up. Qualifier number 3. And they're off and pacing. Lawless Shadow off to a nice beginning as he strides out confidently to the lead, and Warrawee Vital can drop in second. Getting away in third is He Swift, and then it's Hunter Hill and Itty Bitty. They're heading towards the first turn. Lawless Shadow is up front. Racing second is Warrawee Vital, followed third by He Swift. And a little erratic into the first turn is Hunter Hill. That one wide for Houdon. Down to the inside to Itty Bitty. The opening quarter was 27 and 3, and Lawless Shadow leads the way. So Lawless Shadow, the son of Shadow Play, making his 4-year-old debut after his season was cut short last year. Went 5 for 10, made over $500,000. Warrawee Vital, the heavyweight, with a mark of 147 and 1, races in second, qualified back on May 9th. The winner on that morning, staying right with that lead pack. He Swift. Then we go back to Itty Bitty, and Hunter Hill is well back. The half was 55 and 4. On to the final turn. Lawless Shadow put up a 27 and 3 opener, went to the half in 55 and 4. Slap of the wheel disc from McClure. Right on the helmet in second there is Warrawee Vital. He Swift is with them as well. And then it's back to Itty Bitty, and Hunter Hill is off stride. 3 quarters, 123 and 3. That was a 27 and 4 third quarter. Into the stretch. Lawless Shadow looking to go coast to coast. Warrawee Vital angles out of the 2-hole, and these two should square off in the final 1/8 of the mile. He Swift is third, back to Itty Bitty and Hunter Hill. It's Warrawee Vital on the outside, edging by Lawless Shadow. Warrawee Vital is going to get it. Warrawee Vital coming to the line will take it by a couple of lengths, stopping the clock in 150 and 4. Lawless Shadow was second, He Swift third, Itty Bitty and Hunter Hill 150 and 4. Warrawee Vital. Qualifier number 3 on this Friday morning went to number 5, Warwe Vital. The 5-year-old son of Captain Treacherous wins in 150 and 4. Clicks off the 2-hole trip. Sat behind Lawless Shadow, who cut out fractions of 27 and 3, 55 and 4, 123 and 3 before Warwe Vital powers on home, once again stopping the clock in 150 and 4. Warwe Vital is owned by Blair Corbeil and Yolanda Fellows, along with M&S Racing Stable. Rob Fellows, the trainer. Sylvain Filion in the bike. Second qualifier of the season for Warwe Vital. First qualifier was back on May 9th. Victorious that day in 157. Did come home 27 flat. Big time step up here today, getting set for his 5-year-old campaign. Is the winner of over 400,000, a mark of 147 and 1. Warwe Vital in 150 and 4. Lawless Shadow finished second. Third was He Swift, followed them by Itty Bitty and Hunter Hill. Up next is qualifier number 4. We got older trotters for the 4th. There are no changes. It'll be a field of 5. Starting gate's moved into position, but we do have one horse not necessarily wanting to turn towards the gate. About midway up the backstretch, that's number 3, Macho Martini. So the rest of them will have to wait on that one. As driver Bob McClure now gets them pointed in the direction of the starting gate. So the field will line up in a moment. But as we mentioned, no changes for this 4th qualifier, older trotters. The field from the inside out sees HP Mama B, Herculesa, Macho Martini, You're in Trouble Hanover, and Cool Clifford. That's the group of trotters getting set for our 4th qualifier. So some notables in here, no doubt about that. HP Mama B, Macho Martini, both Ontario Sire Stakes standouts. As well, Herculesa, a Grand Circuit performer, that 4-year-old mare going from post 2. Field of 5 lined up for qualifier number 4. Starting gate swings into the stretch. Off stride number 3, Macho Martini. Rest of them on gate. Here they come for the 4th. And they're off and trotting. Cool Clifford on the outside is going to get the first call. HP Mama B also came away nicely. You're in Trouble Hanover is on the outside of Herculesa, and that is our group of 4 that remains trotting as it's well back to the early breaker, Macho Martini. Heading into that first turn, and Cool Clifford crosses over to the pylons. You're in Trouble Hanover will march on the outside around this first bend. HP Mama B down along the cones, 2 lengths back to Herculesa in 4th. The opening quarter was 28 seconds flat. So as they go into the backstretch, You're in Trouble Hanover is looking to clear to the top, and we'll do that for Louis Waugh. So it's You're in Trouble Hanover, who leads it by a couple of lengths with 3/8 of the mile complete. You're in Trouble Hanover, the 4-year-old gelded son of Cadabra, making his first appearance since mid-March. Leads by a couple of lengths from Cool Clifford. Comfortably sitting 3rd is HP Mama B. She's being followed by Herculesa. And well back to the breaker, Macho Martini. The half was 56 and 4. Trotters go into the far turn. Following You're in Trouble Hanover. Cool Clifford in 2nd. HP Mama B, a little over 3 lengths from the front. Herculesa right on her back. So as they head around the final turn, You're in Trouble Hanover. The lead stretching out a little bit. It's about 2 lengths. Off a half of 56 and 4. 3/4 is reached in 126 flat. Turning for home off a 29 1/3 quarter. Let's see what You're in Trouble Hanover can do in the lane, trying to close it out. Here comes company and HP Mama B and Herculesa. And the mares are unleashed as they are firing on the outside. HP Mama B on the outside, Herculesa, and Herculesa powers on by. Herculesa is going to take it here this morning as she powers on home, winning by a length and a half from HP Mama B. You're in Trouble Hanover was 3rd, Cool Clifford 4th, and Macho Martini will be 5th. 153 and 3 for Herculesa. Starting gate rolling for our 5th qualifier. Pacers taking their positions. Scratch numbers 4 and 5. 4 and 5 are out. Inside out, we have Better Deal. She's a sharpshooter. JMM Hanover. Winks, Shark Hanover. Come roll with me. Starting gate swings into the stretch. Pacers are lined up. They're picking up speed, and here they come for qualifier number 5. They're off and pacing. She's a sharpshooter, shooting out to the early advantage. Winks, moving over to the pylons quickly with outside rivals Shark Hanover and Come Roll with Me. Those two muscling ahead. Getting away in 5th was Better Deal, and the early trailers JMM Hanover. Going into the first turn, it's She's a Sharpshooter up front. Settling in 2nd, Come Roll with Me. And in 3rd, that is Shark Hanover. Winks is racing in 4th. It's 3 lengths back to Better Deal. And the trailers JMM Hanover. The opening quarter was 28 and 2. So that one was cut out by She's a Sharpshooter. She's a Sharpshooter, a 3-year-old daughter of Huntsville. Had the lead. It's going to be short-lived, however, as looping around now to grab the top spot is Come Roll with Me. So Come Roll with Me. Scott Young will take the lead here before the half. Put She's a Sharpshooter in the 2-hole. Shark Hanover is 3rd. Winks is 4th. Back to Better Deal and JMM Hanover. The field of 6 is past the half in 58 and 1. Heading into the final turn. The new leader. It is Come Roll with Me. The 4-year-old mare. Up front by a length and a half from She's a Sharpshooter. Shark Hanover remains 3rd. Nearly 2 lengths to Winks. That one's 5 lengths from the front in 4th. Better Deal getting into gear. Couple of lengths to the trailer JMM Hanover. Nobody off the pylons just yet as they approach 3/4. And they're being led by Come Roll with Me, who races past the 3rd station in 1:27 and 1. 29 seconds even in the 3rd quarter. Into the stretch. Come Roll with Me with the advantage. She's a Sharpshooter 2nd. Shark Hanover 3rd. Winks. Better Deal, JMM Hanover trying to pass some rivals, rallying from the back. Final 1/8 of the mile, and Come Roll with Me gets separation here late. She's up front by about 4 lengths. Into 2nd, Shark Hanover from She's a Sharpshooter, and Winks coming to the line. Come Roll with Me will take qualifier number 5. Time of the mile, 1:54 and 4. Time to get back to business on this Friday morning here at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Trotters are making their way onto the track for our 6th qualifier. We have 10 in total on the day, so 5 to go. Here in qualifier number 6, there are no scratches. A field of 8 3-year-old trotters will go forward. Wings of the starting gate are open. Time for our 6th qualifier. 3-year-old trotters making their way. One driver change. Scott Young drives the 3 Timel Nightshade. And note that number 6, I Think Not, is adding trotting hobbles. Inside out, we have Timel Fanatic, Our Hot Toddy, Timel Nightshade, All Brawn, Fastnet Rock, I Think Not, Arches Angels Gliding, and the Duke of Woodsley. Off stride on the outside is the Duke of Woodsley. The rest of them are on gate. Also off stride now the 1 Timel Fanatic. Qualifier number 6 are off and trotting. And so it was the inside and the outside starter that both made a miscue before the beginning. First call goes to I Think Not, who steps out to the early advantage. Meanwhile, Archangel's Gliding is into the mix as well. Should be able to slot in second. Out in the center of the track, Fastnet Rock. To the inside, we go to All Brawn. Then it is Our Hot Toddy, followed by Timel Nightshade, and back to the breakers, the Duke of Woodsley and Timel Fanatic. Around the first turn they go, and I Think Not leading the way here for Austin Sorey. It's a 2-length advantage at an opening quarter of 29 and 4. Into the backstretch they'll go, and it's I Think Not up front leading the way. Second is Archangel's Gliding. Then it's 3 lengths going back to All Brawn. A couple of lengths to Our Hot Toddy, who is 4th. 2 more lengths to Fastnet Rock. On that one's back is Timel Nightshade, and then way back, as we mentioned, to the breakers, Timel Fanatic and the Duke of Woodsley. Duke of Woodsley as well has pulled up. So they come towards the half, and we get a little bit of movement now. Our Hot Toddy's out from 4th for Phillion. The half was hit in 1 minute and 4/5 as they went 31 seconds in that second quarter. Our Hot Toddy, second qualifier of the career for this 3-year-old gal that's on a muscle mass. The first one was a winning one, and now he has made a move to the top and quickly opens up 4. It's Our Hot Toddy from I Think Not. To the outside comes Archangel's Gliding for McNair. Then it is All Brawn, followed by Fastnet Rock, Timel Nightshade, well back to Timel Fanatic, 129 and 3. Off the turn and into the stretch. Our Hot Toddy was in full gear there on the far turn, now has to close it out. Our Hot Toddy back in second. Archangel's Gliding, and that one is inching in right now. All Brawn into 3rd from I Think Not 4th. Final 8th of the mile. Our Hot Toddy in a confrontation here with Archangel's Gliding, and Archangel's Gliding comes on by. It's Archangel's Gliding striking the front. Here's All Brawn on the outside into second from Our Hot Toddy 3rd. Up into 4th, Fastnet Rock. Time of the mile, 2 minutes and 3/5. Archangel's Gliding to the line first. Qualifier number 7, starting gate in position. Scratch number 1, Go Houston, brings us down to a field of 6. 3-year-old Pacers for the 7th. So we start with number 2 and then work our way out. The 2, Cleveland Wild Sun, Malicious, Roy Rogers, Better Than Pride, Persistent Boy, and Lions Valiant. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Field of 6, lined up for qualifier number 7. And they're off and pacing. Steppy beginning coming from the center for Better Than Pride, who does go off stride. That one out in the center, so everyone will have to navigate around, including Persistent Boy. Also going wide there is Lions Valiant towards the rail. We have Roy Rogers, who gets in front of Malicious, and then Cleveland Wild Sun will get away in 5th. Driving into the first turn, and it is Persistent Boy who got around the breaker, clears that traffic, and clears to the top, leads by 2 lengths at an opening quarter of 29-1. Into the backstretch goes this group of Pacers, and Roy Rogers is going to close the gap there in 2nd. Racing 3rd is Malicious. Couple of lengths going back to Lions Valiant 4th. Then back in 5th, that is Cleveland Wild Sun. So they do jam up at the front there as the leader, Persistent Boy, had Roy Rogers all over his back. So they pick it up now as they come towards the midway point, and it is Persistent Boy. Racing 2nd, Roy Rogers. The half was 58-4 into the final turn. It continues to be Persistent Boy. Filion chasing him along. In 2nd is Roy Rogers. 2.5 lengths back to Malicious in 3rd. Racing 4th, Lions Valiant. 5th is Cleveland Wild Sun. And well back to the early breaker, Better Than Pride. Out from 2nd. Now here comes Roy Rogers. That one up to confront Persistent Boy. So they should be on even terms when they reach the 3rd marker. And now back in 3rd continues to be Malicious. To his outside comes Lions Valiant. And racing 5th is Cleveland Wild Sun. 128 flat for 3/4. They're off the turn and into the stretch. It continues to be Persistent Boy. Persistent Boy tries to put away Roy Rogers and looks to have done just that as they come into the final 8th. It is Persistent Boy. Roy Rogers in 2nd. Lions Valiant moves up into 3rd from Malicious 4th. Coming to the edge of the tote board, it'll be Persistent Boy going all the way. Takes it by nearly 2 lengths. Finishing in 2nd was Roy Rogers. Then it was Lions Valiant, followed across the line by Malicious, with Better Than Pride and Cleveland Wild Sun, 156 flat. Starting gate now rolling for our 8th qualifier. One driver change, the 4 Irish Charm. The driver will be James McDonald. 3-year-old trotters from the inside out, A Precious Stone, Free Spins, Alexa Play Country, Irish Charm, I'll Be Needin' Stitches, Classic Magic, Portofino, Hang On Baby. Starting gate swings into the stretch. The trotters for the 8th are picking up speed. They're off and trotting. Good beginning for the outside 3. Classic Magic, Portofino, and Hang On Baby. A breaker at the rail off stride was A Precious Stone. Getting away 4th from post 2 is Free Spins. That one in front of Alexa Play Country. Slotting in behind, I'll Be Needin' Stitches. Ahead of the stablemate Irish Charm, and then back to the breaker, A Precious Stone. Into the first turn, and the outside 3 do cross over with Hang On Baby in front of Portofino, Classic Magic, Free Spins. Then to Alexa Play Country, I'll Be Needin' Stitches, Classic Magic, and the trailer, A Precious Stone. 28-4 was the opening split. Into the backstretch goes this group of sophomore trotters, and Hang On Baby is a loose leader of nearly 3 lengths. Portofino closes in right now in second. Third is Classic Magic. Then it's about 6 lengths going back to Free Spins in fourth, ahead of Alexa Play Country. I'll Be Needin' Stitches ahead of Irish Charm, and then well back to A Precious Stone. No change in order. The half is going to be clocked in 58-3. The second quarter was trotted in 29-4. That was on the heels of a 28-4 opener. Your leader continues to be Hang On Baby, the muscle mass filly, comfortably up front here by 2 lengths. Second is Portofino, another 2 lengths to Classic Magic. Those 3 have had separation on the rest of them for pretty much the entire middle half now, as we go back to Free Spins inside Alexa Play Country. Underway is I'll Be Needin' Stitches. Then it is Irish Charm, and A Precious Stone is last. 3 quarters, 128 flat, turning for home. The leader continues to be Hang On Baby, 29-2, third panel into the lane. Hang On Baby ahead of Portofino and Classic Magic. Meanwhile, gaining a spot, I'll Be Needin' Stitches is trotted up into fourth in front of Free Spins. Alexa Play Country, Irish Charm, A Precious Stone rounds out the group of 8. 16th to go. We'll see if it gets close. Hang On Baby, Portofino trying to inch in, looking to get up to the wheel, and as they come to the line, it'll be Hang On Baby, hanging on, takes it by a head. Second was Portofino, then it was Classic Magic, I'll Be Needin' Stitches. Time of the mile, 1:56.4. Getting set for qualifier number 9, and it looks like we'll have just a field of 4 going postward here. So there'll be 3 scratches from what was originally a 7-horse group. So you can scratch numbers 2, 3, and 5. Leaves us with a field of 4. Older pacers. Inside out, we have Jan Diamond, Jimmy Be Good, Yannick Seelster, and Military Secret. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Pacers for the 9th. Picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. A break at the inside for Jan Diamond. A quick break, but now resets. Meanwhile, Yannick Seelster, just like that, steps out to a 4-length advantage. Getting away second, Jimmy Be Good, while Military Secret will take to the rail third in front of Jan Diamond. Cross the line for the first time, and it is Yannick Seelster, the leader for Jody Jamieson. They head into the first turn. The 5-year-old gelding will show the way. First appearance for Yannick Seelster since last September, up front by nearly 5 at the opening quarter in 28-4. So into the backstretch goes this group of 4, and up ahead it is Yannick Seelster, leading it by more than 5 lengths. In second is Jimmy Be Good, followed along third by Military Secret and Jan Diamond. After the quick break at the beginning is fourth and already to the outside now here for Toscani, looking to advance. Here in the second quarter, it continues to be Yannick Seelster all by himself leading the way. Approaches the half. After an opening quarter of 28-4, Yannick Seelster's passed the half in 58-2. Second quarter was paced in 29-3. In the second now is Jan Diamond, fourth to second as they went up towards the midway point. Final turn they enter now. Yannick Seelster trying to stick to his task as he leads the way. Leads it by 2.5 lengths from Jan Diamond in second. Jimmy Be Good is third, and Military Secret remains now fourth as they're approaching 3 quarters. It is still Yannick Seelster the leader. Jan Diamond being chased, still 2.5 from the front. 127-2 for 3 quarters. That was 29 seconds even in the third split. They're into the stretch, and Yannick Seelster looks to go coast to coast, and the lead will grow out once again. Jan Diamond in second. Jimmy Be Good trying to get into that spot, while Military Seeker will try and finish up well behind him. 16th to go. Yannick Seelster is going to take qualifier number 9. It'll be Yannick Seelster. Military Secret coming on the outside to get second from Jimmy Be Good, and Jan Diamond 157-1. Starting gate in position for our 10th and final qualifier. Older Trotters are going to wrap things up. Scratch number 6, Old Jack Magic, leaves us with a field of 5, 1 driver change. James McDonald drives the 2, Dark Guy. Inside out, we have Laugh Now, Dark Guy, Serenity Cruise, Malcolm G, and Dark Angel Des Bois. Final qualifier on this Friday morning. Qualifying action resumes next Friday morning. Don't forget live racing coming up tonight, 7 p.m. first race post time, as well as tomorrow evening on Saturday. 10th qualifier, set to go. They're off and trotting. Serenity Cruise getting the first call right from the center, splits rivals, but Dark Angel Des Bois might be the quickest away. Those two are going to have to get things settled for who will lead them into the first turn. Meanwhile, Malcolm G got away in third. Trotting fourth is Dark Guy, and Laugh Now is the trailer. Serenity Cruise will get control as Dark Angel Des Bois will drop in second. Around the first turn, they'll go right now. Serenity Cruise, the 6-year-old gelding, to lead them up to that opening quarter, and it's put up on the board in 29-1. A 29-1 opener for Serenity Cruise. In second, Dark Angel Des Bois. 3 lengths from the front is Malcolm G. Then in fourth is Dark Guy. Laugh Now is the trailer. That's how this group of 5 is situated as they move up the Woodbine Mohawk Park backstretch. The leader, Serenity Cruise, the 6-year-old gelding, making his first appearance of 2022, has been off since early November, leads by 1.5 lengths from the 9-year-old Dark Angel Des Bois. As they come towards the midway point, it was hit in 59-1. Final turn approaches now off a 30-second second quarter. The leader, Serenity Cruise, calling the shots from Dark Angel Des Bois. Third, as they enter the far turn, Malcolm G. Then it is Dark Guy, and from the back, getting underway now, is Laugh Now. Midway around the final turn, Serenity Cruise is looking comfortable on the lead. Dark Angel Des Bois has just been following that every move. Laugh Now has advanced 5th up to 3rd. Inside Malcolm G, new trailer Dark Guy, 128-2 for 3 quarters. Off the turn and into the stretch, it is still Serenity Cruise. Dark Angel Des Bois to the outside, looks to power by. Meanwhile, Laugh Now is about 4 from the front there in 3rd. Final 1/8 of the mile, Serenity Cruise and Dark Angel Des Bois, just like they were at the start of the mile. They're side by side right now, coming to the edge of the tote board. Serenity Cruise still with the advantage at the inside. Serenity Cruise will hold off Dark Angel Des Bois. Laugh Now was 3rd, Dark Guy 4th, Malcolm G 5th, 157-2.